Welcome to another episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Hi, back with you once more here. It's still Saturday evening. 7 something I think the time. 7:26 looks like on the clock. There's my template. You know what I'm talking about. Marked out lines. Now I did this quite by accident. I just wanted to explain that. I had it all marked up and everything like that, and I had it backwards in here, but for some reason it worked out perfectly. And you can check it, you know, it's a straight line here, straight line here. So I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna show a little bit me hacking this with the Dremel and the cutoff wheel. So nothing fancy, just kind of show you how I did it, and we'll go from there. So let me put that down there and see if I can see it. I think I can. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, you guys probably didn't get a lot of that because of that light. I gotta figure a better way of doing this. So let me put on my next pass. I'll do the camera a little different so you can see better. All right, I think you can see better this time. If I can keep out of the way, we'll go around again. Alright, I think you able to see that. Let me see if they're still in the... Yep, still in there. Alright, so like I said, it's not deep yet. Well, some places it is, but it will. You can see it start to come through a couple of places. It will get there. I'm trying to keep it as round as I can too at the same time, so I'm going to take a little break now and I'll come back to this a little bit later. Alright, we're back again. I think we're in the range. Got the up on a block of wood because I was about ready to start coming through the, if you can see that. So we'll go for this and see how this works. Let the tool cool off a little bit. Alright, what we've got, as you can see, it's coming through several places. It's not a bad looking shape. It's got a little oblong here, but that's just the way I had it marked, I think. So, anywho, let's see if we got it back in, still in frame. Oh yeah. So I'm going to stop this here and finish this on up, and we'll bring you back when I have it all cut out. So stay tuned. Alright, back with you on a Monday morning now, YouTube. Here, just now finished using the Dremel to remove the second hole. I think you can see that looks pretty darn good. Of course, it will need to be rounded out with the wherever it went, the little sanding disc. It's here somewhere. It may be back in the drawer, I don't know. But I am going to put a new abrasive pad on that. Those abrasive pads are replaceable on that sanding disc. So, pad, what do we want to call it? Anywho, that's what she looks like so far. I'm going to test it with a meter here just to see how much is going to have to be removed. I know when you can just see the difference. I mean, that's not the one I want. I want the other one. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, that's got a long way to go there. That's just sitting there. Checked out the back side. See if we can get a handle on where it's got to be removed. Looks like I got plenty of room over here, but say from about here all the way around to here, looks like I'm going to need some work on that. Maybe even up to here. So I think that's our plan, I should say, to remove that area there so that we can, well, you know, get this thing to fit. And once we get it to fit down in there, like this one does, we can go about double checking our hole spacing and getting those drilled. So I will of course bring you back for that, and we are going to finish this one out to where the second meter fits before I post this one, because it's just too many little pieces together, you know. Oh, also have an update on this. I don't know how well you can see that, but those are just flattened out from the metal. Trying to cut the metal, you can even feel the burr on it from where it's flattened those out. The seller of this has suggested a remedy, and I tend to agree with him, because it was only one thing, and it still will probably cut wood. He has offered $5 back on the purchase, and I think I've already accepted it. He says he's contacting the manufacturer to make sure that's okay. Whether he is or not, I don't know. But anyway, if I returned it, it was going to be sent back to the manufacturer, and before we get a full refund. And you know, I probably could have went through eBay and just got it, but you know, I want to be fair about the thing. I mean, you know, I think I'm going to insist that he change his wording on his ad, that it does not, you know, cut metal. And you know, I don't care what kind of metal it is. This stuff is just about as thin as you can get. I mean, this stuff is look, it's a piece of crap. So you know, I don't know that if it's going to cut any metal, it should have cut that. I mean, you know. Anywho, like I say, I'll bring you back when I get this rounded out, and we'll have another go at it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna put this over just a hair. All right, you can see by the that fits now. So we want to turn this over and go this route. See how well our holes will line up. The two on the bottom don't look too bad. And one there on the top is not perfect. In fact, I think okay, what I'm going to do is mark out a new area so we can get this pretty well perfect. Now what I want to do is put this in the right way, which is this way. And it's going to be like this. I think what I'd like to do is put both of them in there and get them exactly lined up. I think that would be a better scenario. I think you'll agree. There. Now that is about right there. So what I'm going to do is, well, we're going to move it. It's going to be difficult to do. Right there. Now, got the top of that pen in there. Sorry. That should be perfect. I think they should line up perfectly. As perfect as you can get it without measuring and stuff like that. Now I can get my hole punch, center punch, whatever it is. Get those marked out. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Now we need a drill. Now I have 4 holes. See what we got now. I got it down almost all the way. Let's see what she looks like on the back side. You can see just this one here is just out just a hair. There, it's down in there now. Almost. Let's put the other one in and see what it looks like. And we'll put this one in just so you can see. There. Now you can see, I hope. Let me double check, see if you can see. Oh yeah. You can see that pretty good. And you can see how well it lines up. And I think it's going to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm very happy with that, matter of fact. So anyway, I'm very happy with that. Like I said, that's looking good. And let me show you the back, just so you can see that. So those are it. Now I noticed that has a plus and a minus on both the ammeter and the voltmeter. I understand how the voltmeter works, but I'm thinking the plus and minus, probably the plus is the feed, and probably the minus is the load on the ammeter. I'm just guessing. I'll have to get that right, obviously, but so anywho, those are done now for the most part, and I think that's going to wrap it up for me on this one. I'm not going to try to do any more to this end right now. Have girls to pick up here in about a little over an hour, and they'll be here, and then so you guys have a great day. There you go. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.